Hey, what's up, everybody? Chris Souders, Slender Cat Outdoors, back with you again. We're in the shop, but we're going to be on the water to do a little review and Q&A on the Lowrance Elite TI2 series. So stick around. All right, folks, we're back out here on the water, and I want to show you guys Lowrance's Elite TI2 series. You know, as I talked about in the garage, I want to tell you the good and the bad about this, what I like and what I don't like. Not really it's bad, but it's kind of like pet peeves of mine, things that I got used to with the HDS series, and you know, I can do without them, but what I like and what I don't like about it. Okay, so what I have is Lowrance Elite TI2 7-inch. It is on my Jackson U-pick. I have it set up with a scuffer hole mount for my transducer. Works out great. I'm going to turn the camera around and kind of show you guys, walk you guys through some of this stuff. And yeah, let's get to it. All right, so what we have this is Lowrance TI2 7-inch, like I was saying. I have it set up on 3 screens. Okay, we have our Navionics, our chart, we have our down scan with active imaging, and then also our 2D. Okay. So one thing that I really like about the Lowrance TI2 series is that they have wireless communication between different sonars. So for me, I do a lot of bumping on the Mississippi. I do a lot of dragging on the bigger lakes, things like that. I've always had an issue with having to turn around and look at my mapping to make sure that I'm on the right track, right? Well, with this TI2 series from Lowrance, they got wireless communication. Now, what's that going to do for you? And this is something that I love. This is something huge for me. I can have my 12-inch unit on the dash, and then I can buy another power cable specifically for this 7, and I can wirelessly communicate the two together and see everything that I need to see on the 7 by sitting in my seat comfortably, drifting or back bouncing, and never have to turn around to see what's going on. That is huge. You know, always constantly have to turn around to see where you're at, making sure you're on track, can really mess with you and get you off that line or off that ledge and cost you fish. So having that wireless communication is a huge deal for me. Really love that about Lowrance and can't thank them enough for doing that. That's awesome. One feature that I kind of don't like, and this is just something that I got used to with the other series, like the HDS series I had, as you can see in there, they have one SD slot. Now I like that they put it over, you know, have this Lowrance to seal it up. It's kind of concealed. It's not, it's, you know, you really have to know where it's at to find it. But what I don't like about it is that there's only one slot. Now, with the HDS series or the Live series, the Carbon series that I've been using in the past, there's always been 2. So I would have one for my card that I would keep all my waypoints on, and then one for my Navionics Plus card, right? Well, with this one now, I have to personally go in and back up a card separately, like say at the house or, you know, someplace, you know, on the water, wherever. But I have to go in and back up my sonar onto an SD card to keep those waypoints up to date. It doesn't do it kind of automatically like I've been used to. Okay, so one feature I don't like about it. Now, I always thought that kind of the Elite TI2 series was just an old HDS series, but that is not even the case. You know, after talking to Brian at BBG Marine, they are a really good unit. They are better than what I was used to in all reality, and I didn't even know that. Great processing, smooth navigation throughout the whole thing, just ease ability for a beginner is out of this world in my book for Lowrance, and I give them props for doing that. Now, the imaging for Lowrance is not as good as, say, a Humminbird, but the ease for somebody using a Lowrance, to me, in my book, outweighs that imaging. So let's talk about, the settings that I have these on. Okay, now, as I've said before, they're easy to navigate and easy to adjust and things like that. So let's go to downscan, and if you want to activate it, if you want to change anything, you just hit the square that you want to work on, and you'll see an orange ring or an orange square around that area, and that's activating that specific chart. So if you want downscan, hit downscan. We'll hit menu, and then we can adjust everything we need to adjust. I have mine on auto range, so that's automatically going to do that for me. I have mine on frequency of 455, contrast auto, color palette 9, and this is stuff that you guys, like the color palette, mess around with that and find what you want, what you like. We'll go into advanced. I got surface clarity low because I don't like to see a whole bunch of stuff up there. Fish reveal options, and you can set this up kind of how you want. This is, my preferences. They work for me. Okay. Let's go down to more options. You can actually turn the fish reveal off, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So you see how it's showing the different colors of fish reveal, like it would be 2D, right? Now you're just seeing what a traditional down scan would look like. And I just like to have that on. If you get into like a tree or something, perfect, right here. You can see that little limb, that tree sticking up, and you can see those fish underneath of it. That couldn't have happened at a better time. You can actually add range lines at the depths as you go down. I don't prefer to have those. I like to have everything crystal clear. Let's go back. Let's go to 2D. I got it on auto for range, frequency 83, and you can change that. You can change it mid chirp, high chirp, 83, 200. I just prefer the 83. I've really like that. Hey, you guys are gonna love this. Tackle Talk Tuesday with a fish. Out here pulling boards on the lake, and I figured I'd do a tackle talk for you guys. Little bonus for this one. Nice. He's pulling the kayak around. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Man, there's a lot of fish right here too. Oh man, he's digging. He's digging. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's a nice fish. I love it. Oh yeah. Man, he is not quitting. Not quitting. And you know, being able to have a sonar that is easy to use, easy to navigate, gives you confidence. And confidence gives you fish, I tell you. Doesn't matter if you're in a kayak, doesn't matter if you're in a big boat, small boat, it doesn't matter. Confidence in your equipment. Well, this boy won't quit now, I'm telling you. Come here, buddy. Yes, sir. Nice big old male channel cat. Big old fish. Let's get him back. I don't know about you guys, but that was awesome. Totally enjoyed that. Let's get back to the 2D sonar and the settings that I have that on. Alright, so before we was rudely interrupted by that nice big old channel cat, we was talking about the 2D side of things. Now, I have mine on 83-200, but the high and the chirp is something that you want to play with, and if you like it, you know, use it. It can be beneficial at certain times. So, color line, I have mine at 76. Sensitivity is auto. I have my noise rejection at high, surface clarity at low, normal scroll speed, ping speed max. Okay, now that's depending, you know, your scroll speed will depend on kind of how fast you're going, but normal works for me most of the time. So on my navigation charts, you know, I'm running the Navionics Plus card like I've always said before, but you can add waypoints, you can measure just like I could on the HDS series. I don't have an overlay, but you can put in structure, Sonar Chart Live, and SCL history. Okay, and I don't prefer to run structure or overlay on my Navionics because I like to see everything just kind of like what you see here. So that's a quick overview of the Lowrance Elite TI2 series. That is their mid entry-level series. Like I said, they're very affordable for a lot of folks. They're good units. Dude, if you're thinking about getting a unit, definitely look them up. I highly recommend them. Just Lowrance's ease of usability for somebody that's coming into a Lowrance. You know, electronics can be overwhelming for a lot of folks, but having that touch screen that you're already used to kind of on your phone and things really helps you learn how to navigate your Lowrance so much quicker. And that's the biggest thing, is being able to use a unit, find the fish, figure out what to do, put your baits where you need them to be, and catch those fish and execute. That gives you confidence, and being able to navigate a unit and figure that out quicker is going to give you more confidence that much more quicker. So hopefully this helped you guys out. Hopefully you learned something. If you like the video, hit that subscription button, give me that thumbs up. If you get a chance, share the video. And until next time, I want to thank you guys for watching. God bless, and tight lines.